Hey, what's going on? So we have another swing transformation. One of my players in my online coaching program, and I'm going to show you his swing when we first started working together. Now I'm going to show you his swing now. Now that you see the different swings and the swing path, I'm going to share with you a few things that we actually did. So the first thing is, as you can see in this swing right here, you'll see that his swing is very, very steep. Look how down it is. And then when he hits it, he rolls that wrist over, right? And this caused them to hit ground balls and roll over. And this is the reason why you see this little thing right here that they're having. And they have it over here as well, but is part of the reasons because they didn't want him to roll over. And with this swing, it was happening a lot where he was rolling over because he wasn't allowing his hips to rotate and let his hands get out front to drive through the baseball to hit line drives. Plus, he just wasn't on plane. If we look back, look where the ball is, and then look when he hits it and how he chops down through it. And you know, if someone's throwing a baseball, this swing again would just be a lot of ground balls. So, and that was the result that they were getting. Now, if you look at over here at this swing, you can see that he's getting on plane better. So look at the barrel. Look how like he's connected. The barrel gets even with the ground, and then look how he turns that barrel over. And then look how he stays through it. Like this is what we want right here when you get that extension this way through it, and then he comes over. So you can see the difference in his swing path and how long he's in the zone. So he starts getting into the zone right here. Okay, starts getting in. Then he has all of this right here to hit a line drive, and then he continues through it. So he has all this right here to square up a baseball and then finish through it. And if you look over here at this swing, you'll see that we'll do the same thing. So let's go back. So look what the swing was. So he starts getting into the zone. So he starts getting in right here. Then he's to the baseball. So it's going right down to it. And then it's out of the zone. So the swing path was like this long right here, as opposed to this swing path where, if you see right here, look how long he's staying through the zone. Now I know these are different pitches, different heights, but the theory is still same. Even over here, he was still doing the same thing with his swing plane, like down, choppy through it. But you can see right here, if this pitch was low, he still would have stayed through it for a long period of time, and that's the reason why he's hitting more line drives. So that's what we did. We got him a little bit more connected to with his hands, and we're working on it. There's still a lot of things we need to work on, and I'll show you right here. I'll show you right here. He has a little bit of load right here. Okay, knobs pointing to the catcher. That's good right there. Okay, and then like I said, he clips balls, but you'll see right here. Look how his hands, he's a little tight. We're going to work on that right here, getting him a little bit more looser and a better load because he's not loading like I would like to. But overall, I mean, the swing is better. He's behind the baseball. He's hitting more line drives, and he's more confident. So great stuff. I just wanted to jump on here and show this to you guys. Also, I wanted to show you a person that I compared him to because I think it's great that you should do this for yourself. Find out a player that you compare to or someone that you look similar to when you're hitting. But first, for a limited time, I'm giving away a free swing analysis. So if you're interested in taking your game to the next level, comment below what you're struggling with, and then click the link below and it'll take you to another page where you'll answer a few questions. And if I get back to you, then you won your free swing analysis. In this analysis, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to take your game to the next level. If this is something you're interested, tell me what you're struggling with below and click the link and let's get started. So if you look at him, he reminded me of Justin Morneau. So this is Justin Morneau, play with the Twins, and this guy could absolutely bang. He hammered baseballs. He had a simple, really repeatable swing. And look how they're setting up. Look at this pretty a similar setup. And when I was, first time I even seen him hit, I was like, he looks like somebody. He looks like somebody I know. And sure enough, it popped in my head, Justin Morneau. And so you'll look here, and you'll see that when he starts to swing, look at Justin Morneau. Simple, get a little, his hands go back a little bit. They start here, they go back. And then as he starts striding, look at his hands go back. And look at that separation. Wow. And then he stays tight to his body, and he goes straight to the baseball. It's very short, repeatable swing. And look at that extension through the baseball. Boom. This guy banged in the big leagues. You know what I mean? So that right there is who that's his MLB comparison to me. So, when I do my swing breakdowns, I look here and I say, okay, what is he doing? How can we, do the same with him? Because they have similar setups. They have this similar type of swing. Find the person that you compare to and then post the video of him, and then see if you can start getting those mechanics similar to that person. This is how you develop elite hitting mechanics, because you're starting to work the way the players do at the highest level. And all you have to do is pull out your phone. There's a lot of videos of players that played at the MLB. Just look at the way you bat, look at the way that you are in your batting stance. Look at the way you load, and you can pretty much use that to help you to get great results. So with that said, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and if you want me to break down your swing, link will be below. I'm only going to do it for a limited amount of time. I'll break down your kid's swing, tell you what they're doing as far as their flaws, and it's I've been doing it for a little bit of time now. I'm helping players, and it's been great. So if you want that, link will be below. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.